In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 21st, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Tampa Bay Rays versus New York Yankees. 2 American League East rivals are set to wrap up their weekend series on the baseball field as they clash in the Bronx, aiming to secure a win. The Tampa Bay Rays are hitting the road to face off against the New York Yankees in the final game of a 3-game showdown on Sunday afternoon. The Yankees claimed victory in the series opener on Friday night with a 5-3 win. Now the question remains, can the Rays snatch a victory before leaving town, or will the Bronx Bombers extend their lead in the American League East? Last season, the Rays had the upper hand against the Yankees both overall and at Yankee Stadium. Tampa Bay's offense was impressive, scoring 8 runs in 3 out of the 7 games played at Yankee Stadium in 2023. Meanwhile, the New York pitching staff struggled, sporting a hefty 5.71 earned run average against the Rays during those home games. The Rays performed well away from home last season, winning 57% of their road games, and they've continued this trend into the new season. So far, they've triumphed in both road series this year and have won 4 of their last 6 road games. Conversely, the Yankees had a lackluster home record last season, winning only half of their games at Yankee Stadium. In his previous start earlier this week, Gill had issues with control, issuing 7 walks against the Blue Jays over 5 innings. New York secured the series opener against Tampa Bay, thanks to a late surge that saw the Rays bullpen falter, giving up 5 crucial runs in the 7th inning. Despite a strong outing from Alexander, this collapse cost the Rays dearly in the standings. The Yankees displayed their ability to pile on runs, particularly evident in Soto's 7th inning heroics on Friday night. Gill, though talented, struggles with control, as evidenced by his tendency to issue a walk per inning. On the other side of the mound, Civale has proven adept at keeping opposing hitters in check. Given the Rays' historical success at Yankee Stadium, it's likely they'll emerge victorious in Sunday's series finale. So the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Looking at the season thus far, Tampa Bay has seen the over hit in 12 out of their 21 games leading up to Saturday. Their run production has been modest, averaging 4.14 runs per game going into Friday's action, with an average total of 9.19 runs per game. On the road, they score slightly higher at 4.57 runs per game, with an average total of 9.71 runs per contest. In contrast, New York has leaned towards the under, with a 12-7-1 record heading into Saturday. The Yankees average 4.75 runs per game overall, slightly increasing to 4.86 runs per game at home, with an average total of 8.4 runs per game, dipping slightly to 8.19 runs per game at home. Historically, 3 of the last 4 matchups between these teams went over the run total last season. The Rays had a strong showing at Yankee Stadium, batting .267 with a .481 slugging percentage across 7 games. Yankees pitching struggled, allowing 8 runs in 3 games against the Rays at home. The Rays have trended towards the over, surpassing the run total in 5 of their last 7 games overall. However, their pitching hasn't been stellar this season, ranking near the bottom in earned run average, and they gave up 5 runs to the Yankees in the series opener. Conversely, the Yankees boast a potent offense, ranking in the top 10 across several categories. They've scored 7 or more runs in 3 home games already this season and have surpassed the run total in 4 of their last 6 games. Given the forecast of double-digit winds blowing out towards center field and Gill's control issues, the projected total points towards a high-scoring game in New York on Sunday. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus Cleveland Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians are set to face off against the Oakland Athletics at Progressive Field this Sunday. Cleveland currently holds the top spot in the American League Central standings with a strong 14-6 record, while the Athletics are situated in 4th place in the American League West with an 8-12 record. Ross Stripling has not secured a victory in the major leagues since the 2022 season. going 0-5 with the Giants last year, followed by an 0-4 start this season. Despite this, the Athletics have shown resilience early in the season and have performed better than anticipated. In the opening game of this series, Cleveland clinched a victory by excelling with runners in scoring position, going 4 for 7 in those critical situations. The Guardians have enjoyed considerable success early on, and if Kyle Bibby can improve his command, Cleveland stands a good chance of succeeding in this matchup. Cleveland convincingly triumphed over Oakland in their recent encounter, and it seems likely they can replicate that performance in this upcoming game. Bibby has generally outperformed Stripling, and the Guardians carry momentum from their current winning streak. Stripling has faced challenges this season, and Cleveland possesses sufficient offensive prowess to seize control of the game. While Bibby may not always be a sure bet on the mound, the Guardians have consistently found ways to win with him pitching. Oakland appears to be reverting to their traditional form, struggling offensively and failing to capitalize on scoring opportunities, troubles compounded by Stripling's early season struggles. So the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. Considering both teams' bullpen weaknesses, especially evident in their high earned run averages compared to other league bullpens, I have reservations about Stripling's ability to contain Cleveland's offense. Surprisingly, Cleveland's bullpen sports a 4.43 earned run average, ranking them 30th overall. The Guardians demonstrated their ability to score in bunches in the first game, and while Bibby has kept Cleveland competitive, his starts have not always been consistent this season. His earned run average remains above 4, largely due to a challenging outing against the White Sox, where he conceded 5 runs in less than 5 innings. While I don't anticipate a repeat, I caution against underestimating Oakland's capability to score 3 to 4 runs, potentially covering the over. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Cincinnati Reds. In the concluding match of their 3-game interleague series, the Los Angeles Angels are facing off against the Cincinnati Reds at the Great American Ballpark on Sunday afternoon. The Reds secured a 7-5 victory at home on Saturday and are aiming for a series sweep. Currently, the Angels hold third place in the American League West with a 9-12 record, and they are sending out young right-hander Jose Soriano as their starting pitcher. Meanwhile, the Reds stand third in the National League Central with an 11-9 record and will have righty Frankie Montas on the mound. The Angels are entering this game amidst a rough stretch, particularly over the past week, and they are determined to avoid being swept. They've allowed a total of 14 runs in the first 2 games of this series, highlighting struggles within their pitching staff in recent outings. In contrast, the Reds are rebounding strongly after being swept in Seattle, where they managed only 5 runs across 3 games. Now, their offense has come alive in the initial matchups of this series. Starting pitcher Frankie Montas of the Reds has had a tough go recently, allowing 8 earned runs and 10 hits over his last 7 innings. On the other side, the Angels starter, Jose Soriano, has yielded 5 earned runs and 7 hits across 9 innings in his 2 starts this season. Personally, I have high hopes for the Reds this season and believe they will perform solidly. However, for this particular game, I'm leaning towards supporting the Angels. Soriano displayed considerable strength in his recent outing against the Rays, whereas Montas has been struggling with allowing numerous base runners. Therefore, the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. As previously mentioned, the Great American Ballpark has consistently ranked among the top 3 hitter-friendly parks in the MLB over the past 3 seasons. Soriano, who will be making only his 3rd start in the big leagues, has been averaging less than 5 innings per appearance this season, which could put a strain on the Angels' bullpen during Sunday's game. Additionally, he has surrendered 3 home runs in under 15 innings of work this season, indicating a likelihood of more long balls during Sunday's match in Cincinnati. Montas, having already given up 4 home runs this season, is also susceptible to allowing some blasts on Sunday. Both bullpens have struggled during the early weeks of the regular season and are likely to give up some runs in this matchup. The Reds currently rank 18th in the league with a 4.24 earned run average for relievers, while the Angels sit at 22nd with a 4.93 bullpen earned run average up to this point in the season. Moreover, both lineups have shown the ability to score runs early and often, evident from their combined 7 runs scored in the first inning of Saturday's game. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.